Hey guys, you ever feel like you can't tune low enough and no matter what you do, you're just not able to get the notes to hit like they're supposed to? Well, do I have the solution for you? We're going to put some bass strings onto my Les Paul. Let's see what happens. Alright, first thing that we're going to do, remove all of the old strings. And just in case this doesn't work, I still got them into the same piece that they were in before. We're going to check and see if they fit. So they'll fit in the tuners. We're good. If not, then this was a waste of time, and I'll have to figure out another way to tune lower. We're going to see what the maximum size that we can fit into these things are going to be. I guess the best way to do that is going to be while it's off the guitar. Let's take the biggest string we got. Okay. We might be on to something. We're going to find out. The Pioneer of Retardation coming soon to a theater near you. It's either going to be full retard or genius. I am not sure. Either way, I decided to hit record so we can find out together. Then after this, it's going to be tuning. Okay. So, this piece is not really going to be useful for what we're doing. I'm going to set it off to the side just to be on the safe side. What we're going to do, we're going to take this other one. I have a spare anyway. Take it, clamp it into place, and let's get stupid. First, let's start with the bass string, or the thickest. I'll take this, put it into place, if I can slide it. I know it'll fit. We got it fit in before. And we're going to slide it as far in as we can. Once we do, let's lock it down. It has a lot of room to tune. So yeah, I'm not too sure how this is going to work, guys. We're probably going to have some really massive winds here. I should probably go get my string winder. And also, be careful doing something stupid like this. You can easily screw up your guitar. If you're not careful, you'll break the neck, or the headstock will snap. So, yeah. It's probably a good time to say this, but Do not try this at home. I don't think this one's going to work, but I'm going to go get the string winder and we're going to find out. If this takes more than 5 winds, then yeah. Or we'll get it like this for a second. Okay. Set her off to the side and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I got the string winder, so let's line it up, sort of. Okay. If string 1 works, we will continue. If it does not, we'll try string 2 in the spot of string 1. I have a plan. Do not worry. Is it a smart plan? No. Is it a good plan? Maybe. I do not think this is going to work in this position. So alright, that tells me that is not going to work. So what we're going to do, take this string completely out and we're going to drop down a size. And this is how you find stuff out. I'm pretty sure I could modify it to fit and work, but I do not want to do that. I do have extra bass tuners to where I could do it theoretically, but like I said before, I don't want to risk it too much. I'm already doing something stupid. No need to push it too hard. Yeah, I can already tell this isn't going to work either. Let's try. Yeah. Let's try this one. I'm going to check to see if this will fit inside of the tuner first before I go too much further. Because if we can get past the battery inside of the tuner, yeah, like I thought, it's not going to work. It's a hair too thick. So what I want to do, I'm probably going to be able to use the blue and the orange from this along with a pack of 9s because this is a 45, this is a 60, and I am going to figure out what is thicker and what position and go from there. Okay, so we're going to have to put this one in position 2. And I believe these should work inside of it and won't put too much tension on the guitar anyway. Let's see. Yeah, this fits fine. So what we do, tilt it back, grab it, clip it, and I shouldn't have to do any modifying to the nut. But what I am going to do is slide this into place. This is a very old school trick for people that do not know. This is how people used to down tune way and back when. Meaning that this, oh hell yeah, we don't have to worry about nothing. Just leave it slightly slack. Tighten that up. Is it going to look kind of, yeah. So here we go. I got our, I think it was 65, 65, 45, 32. This is going to be a 24 here. And then we're going to drop down to a 16 and then a 11. And I kind of went ahead and changed it over to what I already had in there. That way we go back to the statics I like. And what we're going to do from here, 16. These are supposed to be Ernie balls, strings. I kind of feel like it, but they feel kind of old. Maybe surplus string from way back when. Yeah, that or some fake Ernie balls, which is highly likely too. I don't understand why people would fake strings, but they do. Either way, we're not worried about it because we know what we're about to do with them. It's only going to be low. Not much tension on them for them to break anyway. And what we're going to do after I get this one in, we're going to replace this nut. because I already got one that's ready. Let me set that right there. I got strings in, got the nut there. To take this one off, we're going to take a piece of wood and we're going to tap it up gently. Ta-da! That's how you do it without screwing it up. And now we got the old nut back. Just in case we want to use that again, we can just change everything over, strings and all. Now for this, how we install it is this is one I already have ready. I got some CA glue, but before we glue this into place, what I want to do is I want to get our strings kind of set up. Just take it, slide that into place. I'm going to take this thicker string first, because it'll hold into place a lot quicker, a lot easier. Okay, now we pull this up into place. Still want it loose, but good enough to hold it. Once we get that one, we can start with the next. We can get this one in place pretty easily. Make sure you got everything pulled to where it's needed. Okay, now that those are there, we can do this without having to worry too much. Now that one, the other nut that I got right here, that's already been filed down to fit bigger strings. I'm gonna take our CA glue, put a few drops down, and be careful you don't get on your clothes or you will get some burns. Okay. It don't take much, just kind of put it down into place. Now I want to get our orange string into place first. And now the blue. Now we can tighten these two up a little bit. Now we need to take our lowest string. Yep. Drop this in really quick. And now we can start tightening that up a little bit. Loosen these. Make sure we got lined up good. Okay. Slide this one back a little bit. That way we can detune when we need to. And I can straighten this nut up a little bit. Before it dries completely. That's the trick. Get it where you need it before it starts to dry. Okay. A little tension. Just enough to hold her. All right, next. Our second lowest string. And then we're going to make sure we don't stab ourselves in the fucking eye. I only got one good one. Don't need to go blind. All right, now what we do, when we drop these in, make sure you have a little of slack in them. That way it gives you room to tune them. Don't do like some dumbasses tell you to and just pull them tight and then tighten it down on the back. No. You don't want to do that. That takes away your ability to drop tuning if you need to. So who I learned this from, as far as taking bass strings and putting this onto your guitars, the man himself, Mr. Zakk Wylde. I was listening to him about how they used to do this way back when. And this is pretty much what they used to do. They'll take some bass strings, like what I'm doing now, and they would make them fit their guitars. That way they can get into much, much lower tunings. See, instead of being stuck in, let's say, like a E standard or maybe D standard at your lowest, like this, you can go down to B standard, A, really as low as you want. And the great thing about locking tuners, most of the time you don't have to worry about drilling them out so you can fit thicker strings. Most of the time. So before y'all guys go doing something like this, keep that in mind. You may have to do that depending on how low you want to go. Or you may have to put in some bass tuners depending on what kind of Frankenstein thing you got going on, which I would not recommend doing that. And now it's time to tune this thing. So yeah, I guess give me a minute, guys, and we will see what it sounds like. I'll turn it up to something. Okay. Making sure I got all of them on the this word to be. I may have to do some relief to it. Yeah, we're probably going to have to give a little bit of relief to this neck. a small spacer down here up under the nut to push it up. I gotta figure it out. But yeah, let's try to turn it real quick. Alright, I had to do a small spacer. What I did is I took a little bit of paper, tore it, put it in here. Now we just take some more glue. Put a drop down there and there. It was close, but it was a little buzzy. This should fix the buzzy. All I gotta do now is just take our strings, put them back into place. And what we gotta do now, same thing down here. Okay. And it does not look like this in place at all. So what we got to do, probably spaced it up a hair too much. We got to loosen the strings. All of them, unfortunately, because it popped up as we were doing this. It's probably part of the issue that we had before. Okay. What we can do, we can put a small spacer down here too, just to kind of level it out a hair. That spacer, I mean paper. Because it doesn't really have to go up much at all. Hardest thing is getting it off of your finger after you get it started. Ha! There we go. Slide it where you want it. And this will eliminate any buzz you have. because this came off of a different guitar. I had it set up for that particular guitar, not for this one. Because originally I was going to use the other one for the extreme low tuning, not this one. But I kind of got to work on the other one a little bit. And we're going to leave it here like this for a few minutes after I get these two strings on it. Got a little tension. Perfect. All right. Now I can go in and tune it. And we should be okay. So let's go ahead and plug it up. Yep, that's perfect. Got it on. Make sure everything's cut up. Alright, we'll be back after it's tuned. Alright guys, we got it tuned up in B standard. Let's see how it does. It's pretty damn fun as it is now. I can go a lot faster. I can actually take my time and pick the notes out, staying in tune. I don't have to worry about it going sharp. Still can get the pinch harmonic, so yeah, we're good. Tell me what you guys think about it. I think it looks kind of sick like this. Plus I was able to keep our skull down here too, so yeah.